ਬ੍ਰਿਟਿਸ਼ ਕੋਲੰਬੀਆ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰੀਮੀਅਰ ਡੇਵਿਡ ਏਬੀ ਨੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਬਦਲੀ ਹੋਈ ਕੈਬਨਿਟ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਵੇਂ ਅਤੇ ਪੁਰਾਣੇ ਚਿਹਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਨਿਯੁਕਤ ਕੀਤਾ। ਨਵੀਂ ਕੈਬਨਿਟ 23 ਮੰਤਰੀਆਂ ਅਤੇ 4 ਰਾਜ ਮੰਤਰੀਆਂ ਦੀ ਬਣੀ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ। ਇਸ ਵਿਰਾਜਤ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਮੂਲ ਦੇ 5 ਐਮਐਲਏਜ਼ ਨੂੰ ਥਾਂ ਮਿਲੀ ਹੈ। ਪ੍ਰੀਮੀਅਰ ਨੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਅਗਵਾਈ ਵਾਲੀ ਮੁਹਿੰਮ ਦੇ ਸਹਿ ਪ੍ਰਧਾਨ ਰਵੀ ਕਾਹਲੋਂ ਨੂੰ ਹਾਊਸਿੰਗ ਅਤੇ ਗਵਰਨਮੈਂਟ ਹਾਊਸ ਲੀਡਰ ਬਣਾਇਆ। ਇਸੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਰਚਨਾ ਸਿੰਘ ਨੂੰ ਐਜੂਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਅਤੇ ਚਾਈਲਡ ਕੇਅਰ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਨਿਯੁਕਤ ਕੀਤਾ ਗਿਆ।
The provincial government and the federal government on this very important issue. Nikki Sharma brings to the table experience as a lawyer advocating for residential school survivors. She has done extensive work in her career advocating for people and delivering. She has shown remarkable leadership working with the nonprofit sector in her previous role. And I have every confidence that she'll be part of that core team to address one of my key priorities, because it's a key priority of British Columbians, which is public safety in our province. Well, the issue of climate is a generational challenge, not just here in British Columbia, but around the world. We just saw an international conference in Egypt with global leaders coming together to try to find ways to move forward on this. British Columbia is not waiting. We're moving ahead on the issue of climate. We have climate targets legislated for 2030 and 2050 that we're committed to. You'll see a mixture of experience and new leadership in our Executive Council on the important issue of environment and climate, but also that the issue of climate change goes through all the mandate letters. Every single minister has a role to play in addressing emissions. For the new ministry, it's a recognition of the fact that BC seems to have been hit harder than many other places in Canada by climate change. We've seen historic forest fires, smoky summers. We had the pine beetle very early on, ocean acidification, and floods in Abbotsford. And so prioritizing our readiness, identifying issues across the province where we know climate change is going to have an impact, making sure that we're ready to go, is a key responsibility of this ministry, both to prevent harms wherever we can from climate-related disasters, as well as the risks that we always face, seismic issues, tsunamis or earthquakes, making sure that we're ready for those emergencies, that we're learning the lessons from past emergencies, that when disaster hits, that communities recover quickly will be the focus of this new ministry. And the challenge with this issue is that it goes across, again, so many ministries. So having a dedicated minister who's able to coordinate our efforts across government to be ready, to prepare and to minimize harm where we can, it's an important job. I'm very excited that Bowen's agreed to take it on. So a couple of pieces. Minister Robinson has responsibility for a critical role in our province. I think all British Columbians are aware that our economy is growing quickly. A lot of employers are looking to hire, and they are finding that they're struggling to find employees with the skills needed to fill roles, and that is in government, that's in the private sector, the nonprofit sector. Finding people with skills that are needed is a big challenge across our province. Selena's experience working with business, working in the nonprofit sector, as finance minister, she's going to take that dedication and that enthusiasm for the role to this important piece of work, which is making sure that our colleges, our universities, that are ready for the challenge, that they're delivering people graduating with the skills that we need, but also that British Columbians have the opportunity to upgrade their skills, to learn new skills, to fill those jobs that are available. We've got a big challenge. We've got more than 1 million new jobs coming online. In our province, we need people who are skilled and ready to go, and Minister Robinson has a huge responsibility there. I have huge confidence in her, and that's why she has that role.
चिंता ना करो, ਤੁਹਾਡੀ किस्मत जाग रही है। चमत्कार ਨੂੰ नमस्कार। ਮੀਆਂ ਤਾਲਿਬ जी, स्पैशलिस्ट वशीकरण, मुठकरनी, लव मैरिज, कोर्ट केस ते कीता कराया, इमीडिएटली 101% रिजल्ट्स। साडे काले इलम दी काट साडे कोल। समस्या ਤੁਹਾਡੀ समाधान साडा। हर समस्या ਦਾ समाधान पाओ सिर्फ 5 ਘੰਟਿਆਂ ਵਿੱਚ। हर पासियों निराश एक बार जरूर कॉल करो। कॉल नाउ 9876786067। सब तो पहला काम करन दा पक्का वादा। लव मैरिज, घर कलेश, कारोबार, घर दी शांति, नौकरी, सौतन दुश्मन तो छुटकारा, विदेश यात्रा च रुकावट, हर काम गारंटी नाल कीता जाता है। दुनिया के सारे मौलवी, ज्योतिष, तांत्रिक नूं अजमा चुके हो तो एक बार जरूर फोन करो 9876786067।